CIN Nigeria. That is Citizen Information Network Nigeria. Nigeria Naija, CIN Nigeria. You see us live there as we get the governorship candidate of the Action Democratic Party for Lagos, in person of Babatunde Olalere Gbadamosi, popularly known as BOG. As him don't talk before we talk reach this point, say him na person wey dey into real estate, and him na the CEO of Amen Estate.
Repricoms International Limited, actually.
Oh, okay, okay. But amen. We all of us shouting amen now. But already now, before we go for the break, if you want to tell us about your plan for Lagos, I did fortunate to watch a report, yes, a news bulletin after you become the candidate of your party, where you mentioned, say very soon you will let people know what you call the Gbadamosi plan. This Gbadamosi plan don't dey ready now.
It is.
Yeah, you fit tell us some, maybe not everything now, some things about the Gbadamosi plan, because definitely, maybe by December we'll get time to have you again on the program where we'll talk about details into this your plan. But maybe if you just give us some things where you would like me everybody know about the Gbadamosi plan.
In terms of economy, Lagos not get proper economy. So the first thing we want to do is say we could build economy for Lagos. The first thing we want to do is say we could build economy for Lagos State, and that economy we will build them on several prongs. First, we're going to focus on industrial capacity. Make sure say people when manufacture anything for this Lagos, they fit and they fit do them at a level where we say their goods will be competitive on the world stage. How we could make sure say this thing will happen? We want to take the 6 most industrialized local Lagos states and do what we call Lagos Integrated Regeneration Plan, LIRP, and that one means that we go rebuild the entire infrastructure, the entire utilities, the entire services in the 6 most industrialized local governments in Lagos State, namely Apapa, and I'm sure the people of Apapa will be happy to hear this, Oshodi Solo, Mushin, Ikeja, Ibeju Lekki, and Ikorodu. All of these local governments then get the most industries for Lagos State. And if they not get light, they not get better road, they not get water, they not get municipal sanitation, that is central sewage system. Okay, they not get cabled telephone lines, wired telephone lines. That one will work with the telecom companies. That is in our globe. But then get the wired telephone license for Lagos. We will work with them to make sure say they fit deploy their networks quick, sharp. We will not go waste time at all. And then finally, we want to introduce gas distribution networks for Lagos at a domestic scale, at a domestic level. So not be saying only people want use gas turbine and generate power. Now only then go get gas pipeline when go reach their factory. Even households will get gas pipeline when go reach their homes for Lagos State. So the plan we say we go rebuild the roads, we go redesign the roads first, we will come rebuild them. We go include pedestrian sidewalk, because for Lagos, now people are motor they struggle for space for road. And we want to eliminate that one, finish. You don't reach a main estate before, you know say we get road, we get pavement.
True.
We get road, we get pavement on both sides where people go to work. You know say our drains for the main estate, you not see them. Everything they underground. Okay, if we do them on that small scale, without collecting taxes or anything, for Lagos State, when we collect PAYE from everybody where they work for Lagos, we go fit do them very easily. We go fit implement that thing. Then street lights everywhere. Every street must be illuminated. We must put street lights everywhere so that we can begin to have a semblance of a 24-hour economy for this Lagos. That's what Lagos be before. But as time they pass, everywhere they dark. Where darkness day, lights not fit day now, you understand? Business not fit move where darkness day. So we want to introduce street lights every corner, every koro, every atewo, every abete, every ghetto. Now we get street light for this Lagos.
Make I take you back to your political party again, compared to the ruling party for Lagos.
Yes, sir.
You know, say you've been talk one thing that time, say the ruling party don't demonize PDP, so it can't be like say PDP not there for Lagos. PDP not exist, talking of say it go be competition for them. Now this na PDP wey be say everybody mad, everybody sabian. No, even Lagosians they sabian. They fit no they win for Lagos, so but Lagosians sabi say political party will be PDP. Now your own political party will be ADP. I know it wasn't a new party, not be new party.
Now new party, we just
no, okay, not really say new like fresh one where they just approved yesterday. Okay, 1 year ago. So waiting una dey do for your party to really drive that party to people mind, because at last now where they go press hand for election, I go matter. And how they take know your party, you understand? I go determine person will come up for your say that party won't go vote for.
Okay, see party where we just start. Just 1 year ago. See primary election when we do. That same day when we do primary election for governorship, we do primary election for House of Assembly as well. You understand? For House of Reps, for Senate, for the whole of Lagos State. I will still manage to get 119,000 people to vote for that election. Those 119,000 people they'll all be members of the party. And even since that primary, people don't come out, go out. They go evangelize for people to join the party. You understand? They do it on a door-to-door basis. On a door-to-door basis, people they talk to their friends. For people they talk to their friends for area. You understand? They do banner campaign with their media. Of course, you self talk and say you don't they see me for media. They talk everything. Not be only me. We get publicity secretary. We get other candidates for other positions, and all of them they talk for media. Small we go here as the thing they go. The main thing we say. Lagosians don't tire for waiting they happen for this Lagos. You know, Lagosians they very, very cosmopolitan. They work out well. Lagosians they travel. And they see as other places be. Lagosians they go to Dubai, then they go Togo, then they go Benin, then they go London, then they go US. And they see as all these other places be. People don't tire. And the thing we say, you know, you need to put people who get better experience. Experience of giving the things when Lagosians need. Not be experience for government, because we don't know now, say experience for government, it not translate to better things for people. It just means that they get experience of mago. Now people will get experience to provide light, to provide road, to provide drainage, to provide water, to provide the things when Lagosians need. Now Lagosians they find, and now waiting go drive our party with that. Because now all those kind of people like me, now we get for this party.
Very interesting discussion so far. Don't forget, say yourself here, let us get your message there. And if you get any question to ask or get anything to say, just tweet at wazobia_FM and use the hashtag evening oyoyo, or if you mention the political party self, ADP Lagos. Big Adago read some of your message them as we the receiver. Or you send us direct message for WhatsApp, and the number is 0809597 5808. Not forget, say this we just still they get waiting that they call the surface discussion now. When time come, we'll definitely get to talk more. But then importantly now, I don't hear you speak on Godfatherism. What do you really say about Godfatherism? Because for one of your interview, I think a Guardian or this day, where you say, your mission is to rescue Lagos from the old things we get to do about Godfatherism.
This thing with the Lagos not be small thing. I think as a face for the hand of one man, where they chop everything, they everywhere. They put governor, they come out governor. You don't pass, be careful. You understand? 24 million of us, we dey here for this state. And we get governor officially. When time reach to choose, to begin the process, say we go choose another governor. The ruling party, the organizer of the ruling party say, he don't want the man with it. The man shout, begin vex, begin struggle, begin holler. The man say, no, you must come out. On their primary day, you see what happen. Now, Godfather is in that. No need to define them or describe and pass anything. Just go look all the videos when you emerge for that their primary. You can understand what Godfather is in be. Plus, on top of that, when you look at Lagos B, where one man in Peking, now they command all the markets where they for this Lagos. One man, they control so many companies, so many hotels, so many airlines, so many waiting, so many everything. And Lagosian has no see road. You know good. You know good. You know show Lagosians as people wey sabi. You understand? You just get mouth for nothing. So we go dey brag, say as a Lagosian, we know wetin dey happen. We don't know anything. Lagosians not show say them be really people wey sabi. Because for 20 years, one man they run Lagos. And now wetin I want save Lagosians from that. To give people the opportunity to actually actualize their dreams for themselves, their dreams for their children, their dreams for their children's children. Make it not be say everything in one man pocket. Because of one man, we not get school to send children to. Because of one man, if you go hospital now, 50,000 naira to even just do small operation. People they fear to seek for this Lagos. Yeah, like.
You know, some people will get a different argument.
For this Lagos.
Some people will get a contrary view, go say, oh, the Lagos state government today don't do so much in terms of the primary health.
Well, I no go argue. I just know say when many people when get small money, if they want born Peking for this Lagos, then go rather go US or go UK. That is the truth. And yourself know.
Maybe some of them their reason are because of say they just want make their Peking get a visa for that country, and not necessarily because
some of these people
hospitals not there yet.
Some of these people don't already get visa. Some of them be dual citizen. They be citizen of those places, they be citizen of here. But when the time comes to make life-changing event, they don't want to do it here because of fear.
Okay, but maybe we talk about another thing. One other thing where I don't hear people talk again and say some people not really they happy. Say some people they always talk say why Lagos they get people will not be main indigenous of Lagos. They always become governor for Lagos State. You be one person way think say it must be person will be main indigenous for Lagos. That is for English, they'll say the aborigines. For Lagos, must it be you share those kind of thinking, say it must be person with the main indigenous from Lagos. Now it must be governor from Lagos.
Yes, I share them, and I go explain why.
Okay, now tell us why.
You know, anywhere where you dey, you understand, and you get another place to run to, your mind no dey fully dey there. That other place where if Kasala burst, where if you run to, now there your mind go dey.
Plan B.
You go always get plan B. But where you dey, when you no get any other place to run to, where we say if anything happen, now that same place now you go run go hide. You go do am well now, because now that same place you go return to. You understand what I talk? Your loyalty go dey there 110%, because you know say now the only place when you get for this world now be this. So if you manage to reach position of responsibility for that place, you go want do your own way. People go talk say when tweet we did there, see wetin they do. See today we still dey talk about Jack Monday now. Not be so.
Yes. Because
when he did there, he know wetin he go there go do, and he know say if he not doing well, if he no suffer and his children go suffer. You understand what I talk? So he put in heart, in mind, in soul, everything into working as governor of Lagos State. Even as a person when not be say he get experience of public service before.
Okay. Now we go try to check if we get messages or tweets. Where we go look at definitely. You know, it's an interesting session with the governorship candidate of Action Democratic Party, Babatunde Olalere Gbadamosi, and him now correct businessman. I need to say it. I correct myself. Papes, you dey ask this question, you greet us, we greet you too. Abeg, Mr. Babatunde, not talk, okay, abeg, Mr. Babatunde not talk anything about health education. No plan, I'm not sure say he don ready o. Well, now we never ask question go there. Now when you don't ask us now, he ain't go talk about am.
Okay, Tutu, good saying you don't talk and say now you
No,
never
no,
ask
yeah,
question,
na
you
me
just
never,
say.
na me no ask.
Okay, make I quickly talk about what I want to do for education. For Lagos State, we get one problem. We say our children they travel too far to get to school. This same problem don't happen during Jakonde time, before. And what Jakonde do, we say income build 1,000 new schools all over Lagos State, over 1,000 new schools all over Lagos State. Some people get argument with those schools, say they're not fine, say they be like poultry, they be like this. But the truth be say, if you go check history, you go see people where for no go school, because of Jakonde free education program, they see school go. You understand? So what we want to do, we say we want to reduce class sizes to 20 children per class at every level. To achieve that, we need to build more schools at the neighborhoods. So every neighborhood within this Lagos will get schools, both secondary, both primary. You understand? Maximum of 720 children per school.
Per school.
In order for the teachers then to be able to pay attention to the children, that one means we go need to employ more teachers, and that one means we go need to build more schools. And we go do it. Construction technology don't reach, we say we fit do everything cheap. The development, advancement in construction technology wey dey now, we fit build school within 3 months, a whole school. We go accommodate 720 children and all the teaching staff and all the additional staff we go dey for that school. We fit build that, and we fit power the whole thing with solar, even if light never reach there yet. Power the whole thing with solar. We just design the thing of the roof, solar panels all through. Solar roof don't even dey. People go say, oh, it go expensive, it go this, it go that. But how much it will cost us to assure our future? Because those children when you see now, our future be that too. Small time now, me and you we don't talk to old men.
Yeah. You senior me well. So when you go down old before me,
I go down
before me, I old.
Not true. I true say I go old before you. But you say I go old one day now.
No, true now.
So that's my plan. That's my plan for primary and secondary education. For tertiary education and for additional education, we want reorganize our vocational education system, because as it is, so it not work. We not produce enough. At least me, as the construction professional, and what thing I they see, they too make my mind happy. So the kind of people they see for the kind products when they produce for Lagos, we still need to train them again. When they come, they bring their certificates, say they do vocational training for carpentry, they do vocational training for tiling or anything. We will still need to retrain them before they sabi the work. So one of the things we want to do, we want to bring curriculum from elsewhere specifically for our vocational training. You get one thing when the MVQ or City and Guild for UK. When we bring those standards, we marry them with our existing curriculum. Then we work with employers like major construction companies, major manufacturing companies. May they come work with the curriculum, may we come out with fresh curriculum. When we say people when they train, now people wey the work when they want to do,
They employable.
now they go they learn for our vocational training schools. So as soon as they graduate, now straight into work. Many people dey Lagos when get certificates, but their certificates not mean say they sabi work. It just means say they sabi learn. That's all. You understand? So we want to produce employable youths, and then on top of that, something they what they call lifelong learning. When I did UK, I participate in one program as a provider. When they call them Learn Direct. If you look them up, LEARNDIRECT, Learn Direct. That Learn Direct program, now what UK government come up with when they say IT knowledge for UK, it is very scarce. Say many people they very illiterate when it comes to IT. So they can't create this program, say they won't give all their people for UK, they won't give them free IT training. So now we the providers, now we they collect money from government. You understand? The people not pay anything. So we want to introduce that kind training delivery system. Maybe say some of it na computer based, some of it na practical, some of it na mixed. If you learn things like automobile engineering, mechanic work, basically. If you learn tailoring, if you learn plumbing, if you learn tiling on top of this land direct system, we want to bring similar system like that to Lagos State, so that Lagosians, Lagos State taxpayers and their children go fit they access this kind of education in bite sizes. So if you learn small thing about carpentry in like 3 weeks of training, maybe like 20 hours of training, you can call it like that. You understand? You will go center, you will go access the training. Sometimes some centers we will designate for carpentry, then will be furniture companies where they actually do furniture work. You understand? Now then we will designate. If you want to learn tiling, if you designate construction companies, you will get center for this program, lifelong learning program for Lagos. So everybody, whether you be adult or whether you be old woman or old man or anybody, you go fit go access any training you want, free, as long as you're a taxpayer or a dependent of a taxpayer in this Lagos State.
All right, definitely.
Then finally,
okay, maybe before we go for this break,
university and polytechnic education. We need to upgrade LASU and Lagos State Polytechnic. We need to upgrade them. We need to upgrade their curriculum. We need to improve the learning offering when we get for these two places. So we are going to be investing a lot more in terms of funding. We're going to invest a lot more in terms of staff welfare for all the lecturers, professors, and so on. And we're going to institute research funds for both LASU and for Lagos State Polytechnic, where they're going to do research. Lagos State Polytechnic, for instance, now they will get their own actual laboratories, actual installations for any kind of work when they do. So if they get mechanical engineering department, then go get full workshop for different types of mechanical engineering. You understand? They will get full workshop for water engineering, for instance. So if you go all these places, go employ them as consultants to come help you do specific things. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
As a business or as a government or as whatever. Waiting with the plan to do, we say we want to turn LASU to the Harvard of Nigeria, and we want to turn Lagos State Polytechnic to the MIT of Nigeria.
Definitely. One thing we go there of concern to everybody where they listen to us now, we say where the money go come from to take achieve all of this.
Very good question.
Yeah, that's good. When we come back from this break, just stay with us because we get some a few minutes to spend again before because not forget as we talk on this program now until much later before we will get time to go into details about all the plan for every candidate we ready to speak with us on the program. Stay with us. We will come back as we talk more with the ADP governorship candidate for Lagos.